Good afternoon. Today, my group, consisting of myself, Elise, Aidan, Emily, and Kareen, will be presenting a brand plan for Telstra, one of the leading telecommunications providers in Australia, discussing the challenges they face and two strategic recommendations that we have determined would better Telstra's position. Telstra is dedicated to following the growth of the telecommunications industry, quickly adapting to technological developments and changing social values. Their purpose, as they've defined, is to build a connected future so everyone can thrive, highlighting Telstra's commitment to their customers. Telstra has four core values that underpin the type of brand they want to be and inform their decision making as a company. We are change makers, we are better together, we care, and we can make it simple. With these clear values, Telstra customers can feel assured that they are in wise hands, hands that will carry the industry towards the modern telecommunications world. Telstra's vision statement goes to enhance our position as the leading full-service telecommunications and information services company in Australia and to expand our presence internationally. Telstra's statement reveals two distinct objectives: industry position enhancement and international expansion. Telstra's 2022 corporate strategy incorporates four strategic pillars which work towards improving their customer experience, empowering employees, and cost reduction. These pillars, along with their continuously developing 5G network covering almost 80% of Australians' living areas, are already assisting in their industrial position enhancement. So, what's the holdup? Technologically and developmentally, Telstra is a well rounded company offering many tiers of service. We will now explore the issues and challenges that Telstra must overcome in order to achieve their objectives. Telstra is faced with two categories of challenges: industrial and customer based. 2022 Risk Radar for the telecommunications industry highlights two industrial challenges to be faced by telcos, specifically supply shortages and lack of disciplinary talent. The shortages in materials and personnel directly disrupt Telstra's rollout plans and have forced them to spend additional monetary resources for the retention of current staff who have the necessary skills. The risk radar then leads into the first customer-based issue: data breaches. Data breaches and the threat on cybersecurity have become more prevalent than ever, with the recent cyber attack against Optus garnering global media attention, impacting the consumer trust towards all telcos, including Telstra. While trust in telcos has notoriously been limited, this recent attack has forced customers' trust to plummet. This means Telstra must rebuild their relationships with their customers, earning their respect and proving their dedication to the consumer base. Telstra have additionally announced that they will be raising their prices for 65% of postpaid mobile customers in reaction to their company rising costs. Telstra must ensure that customers do not feel they are overcharged for their service they receive by providing new avenues of connection and loyalty. We will now explore Telstra's consumer base further, discussing brand resonance and explore Telstra's competitors.
Telstra successfully marketed and leveraged its history of excellence along with innovation to position themselves as one of the most powerful, well-known telecommunications companies in the world. Telstra has successfully influenced consumer brand knowledge and brand associations, promoting Telstra as a large, prestigious, recognisable and trustworthy business, offering high-quality products and services. On the other hand, negative brand knowledge and brand association include Telstra being too expensive or flashy. Telstra currently enjoys a market share of 13.8%, implying they're extremely dominant and powerful in the telecommunications industry. This is reflected by the positive attitudes of consumers and the revenue Telstra generated being an impressive $13.5 billion in 2022. Moreover, many consumers express positive attitudes and experiences with Telstra. For example, a lady that stated she had a positive experience that led her to recommend Telstra to anyone who wanted to listen, as well as recommending a particular store due to the superb customer experience. In addition, Telstra is ranked at 125th in the top 500 brands in the world due to their valuation, products offered, recognition, and positive consumer attitudes. Furthermore, some studies found that males embrace technology innovation much more significantly than females because they think they are more skilled in computer-based related tasks and more attracted to modern technology than females. Women control nearly 75% of consumer spending, and they are closing the gap with men on the consumer electronic purchases. This illustrates that although males consistently purchase more Telstra-related products, females are closing the gap. Although Telstra targets and caters to all kinds of consumer demographics, the company more heavily targets a younger tech-savvy generation, as they are heavy users of technology and technological advancements. This implies a younger tech-savvy generation purchase and repeat purchases more consistently from Telstra. Moreover, the older and not so tech-savvy generation rarely purchase products from Telstra as their attitudes and experiences show low trust and struggle with technology. There is good synergy between the two sides of the pyramid. Functional and emotional benefits Telstra to strives to deliver go hand in hand with the imagery and feelings about Telstra. The pyramid was strong from top to bottom, including enjoying the highest brand awareness and telecommunications brand, as well as high repeat purchases and customer loyalty. This can be seen in the figure. Telstra has many competitors in the $35 billion telecommunication industry. However, only a few brands compete with Telstra in the very high-end market. Telstra quoted as claiming their networks as one of the biggest competitive advantages, as they must continue to invest in creating networks for the future to deliver unparalleled coverage, speed, reliability, and security. In addition, Telstra has made special pricing for their combination packages, including broadband, TV, movies, and home telephone. Prices, call rates, and packages cater to the needs of almost every consumer for a minimum cost. This scheme of pricing is easily accepted by the consumers, as Telstra provides add-on benefits like mobile data. Their main competitors are NBN Co Limited and Optus, with many others including Vodafone in the market. Optus is Australia's second largest telecommunications company that generates most of its revenue from mobile telephone business, with a market share of 17.2%. Optus was formed in 1991 as Australia's first privately owned fixed and mobile carrier. The company restructured its operations along with functional rather than geographic lines, placing a new emphasis on digital services. Optus has expanded its mobile network coverage over the past 5 years, with coverage now reaching 98.5% of the population. Optus has reduced staff and outsourced certain tasks to a third-party service providers in Asia to lower costs. Optus generated a total revenue of $6 billion in 2022, as well as the company sells its products in-store and online. NBN Co Limited was established in 2009 to build and operate a network designed to deliver high-speed broadband to Australian homes and workplaces, with a market share of 13.3%. NBN Co will manage a network which will be open access and wholesale only. The company was created with the aim of enhancing the competitive environment by removing the large economies of scale that Telstra Corporation Limited previously held. This implies NBN Co is one of now Telstra's more prominent competing companies. NBN Co intends to give each provider equal access to the network, which is anticipated to lead to increased innovation and choice throughout the market. Lastly, NBN Co reached a total revenue of $5,715.3 million in 2022.
It is vital for Telstra to increase brand awareness and build impactful relations with their customers to outstand differentiation amongst competitors. This notion directly correlates with the company's objective of enhancing their industry position. In order to retain customer loyalty, a tailored strategy must be employed to ensure a high level of overall satisfaction and customer experience. Brand performance must match and exceed that of consumer expected performance, of which will be attained through establishing a strong relationship with the customers. The current downfall of Telstra lies within the My Telstra app, where many reviews reflect negatively of consumer satisfaction. Customers are displaying frustration around accessibility and lack of care. Telecom consumers display high level of brand loyalty, having great effect on their choice to switch service providers. Therefore, brands with loyalty incentives are beneficial in motivating consumers to continue with the brand package whilst paying premium prices. This affects Telstra directly, as the customers are finding competitors within the telecommunications service provider industry who are able to offer equal propositions at a more affordable price. It is vital for Telstra to implement a high-value loyalty program to minimise and ultimately mitigate the swap in providers. The current Telstra loyalty program, Telstra Plus, provides weak incentives such as discounted pre-sale movie tickets, entertainment rewards, and VIP tech support. The company installed a point system in which customer can earn points with every bill or service they purchase. This system is flawed and unmemorable for a number of reasons, also invoking distrust with the claimed VIP tech support. A recommended strategy would be to introduce a personalization model within the app to optimize loyalty program rewards. Information gathering, such as birth of date, may be used to gift incentives that align with the user's memorable moments, boosting Telstra's brand awareness and having a positive impact on consumer relationships. The benefits of this personalized approach include customer satisfaction of needs, positive word of mouth, and transparency to boost brand trust with Telstra. To promote these incentives, engaging and relative Telstra Plus push notifications will appear to the customer. This will not only encourage urgency to the viewer, but be tailored to the individual using information gathered such as previous purchase history, engagement, and personal attributes. This creates an interpersonal connection with the customer and again boosts their brand loyalty and brand trust.
Through our analysis of Telstra's current brand performance and statistics, a second recommendation focuses on the improvement of Telstra's quality and speed of their customer service. Many people report the call centres being extremely slow in regards to processes, queries, or claims done over the phone. Telstra also states on their website that emails will be replied to within 5 days. While there are Telstra hubs in larger cities, most Australians not living near a physical store are left to the slower options. Even when going in-store, it's also reported that many times customers are told to call Telstra or go online. Some employees may aid customers in putting in claims or such on the website, but for the most part, physical locations don't have as much control as customers would get out of their call centres. The lack of fast and easy communication between customers and the brand mean those who use Telstra's services are deterred, as well as potential customers hearing of the complaints current customers have. If local customers are finding Telstra difficult to resolve issues with, then one of Telstra's objectives of international expansion would not benefit the company at this time. It can be recommended to retrain call centre staff to become more effective, employ more people for their call centres, give them and in-store staff more abilities so they can help a larger range of problems and people immediately. An expansion of Telstra stores could be a consideration if communities would prefer to go in-store. Before large-scale expansion is considered, domestic communication problems should be rectified. The more staff working on international expansion means the less working for the domestic branch of the company. International expansion can only be successful if Telstra's operations already work smoothly. These recommendations will aid in the customer service problems Telstra finds themselves in, which will ultimately aid in future international expansion. Through our research on Telstra's current brand vision, objectives, Telstra's current issues, looking into customer insight and resonance for the brand, we have created a brand plan that will aid Telstra in its goals for position enhancement and international expansion. Through establishing what the brand lacks in, we have provided 2 recommendations to update the current loyalty program and updating the current customer service issues. These recommendations will aid Telstra in their goals and objectives for their path forward as a brand. Our brand plan aims to help Telstra to improve on its issues while continuing to be one of the biggest and most reputable telecommunication companies in Australia.